In October 2019, we went on a family work trip to St. Louis. We were there for 5 days. From all that we had heard about St. Louis from other people, we didn't expect to enjoy the city quite as much as we did. While we were there, we found so many great places for our 18-month-old son Owen, and in this video, I will show you all the free kids attractions that we found there. There's more to St. Louis than the Arch, although that was one of our favorite places there. Now to backtrack just a little bit, a family work trip, you might be asking yourselves? Yes, a family work trip. If you want to know more information about what a family work trip is, then click on the video link above. Our first stop, the Gateway Arch Museum, which was conveniently located immediately opposite our hotel, the Hyatt. The new Gateway Arch Museum opened on July 3rd, 2018. Interactive story galleries guide visitors through time from the founding of St. Louis in 1764 to the building of the Gateway Arch, completed in 1965. The museum describes the westward expansion period of the United States with more perspectives from the cultures involved. Visitors can learn how events that took place in the 91 acres of Gateway Arch National Park shaped American history. The museum has things to do for kids of all ages, including many interactive displays. While there, we took a tour to the top of the arch. Unfortunately, it coincided with Owen's nap time, so he wasn't too happy initially, but he did cheer up when we got to the top.
Owen, we're going in.
Now to get to the top, you go into this tiny little capsule that seats only 5 people. So if you're claustrophobic, I would possibly reconsider this one. At the top viewing platform, you will experience breathtaking views. So if you can squeeze yourself into the capsule and get over your fears, it's definitely well worth getting up there. Also, if you're looking for nice souvenirs from St. Louis, the Archway gift shop is definitely the place to go. Our next stop was the Gateway Arch National Park. This 90-acre park houses the Gateway Arch and Museum and is situated along the Mississippi River. It boasts 5 miles of trails and hosts free events for all ages. The Gateway Arch reflects St. Louis's role in the westward expansion of the United States during the 19th century. The park is a memorial to Thomas Jefferson's role in opening the West to the pioneers who helped shape its history, and to Dred Scott, who sued for his freedom in the old courthouse. Owen enjoyed watching the boats and barges go by, and you can take a riverboat tour. Tickets can be purchased at the Gateway Arch Museum.
Weights can't lift you up, but you can find a way to drop them. Can you feel the wind? Say you do, it's how it all begins, then comes.
What Owen enjoyed most though at the park was just running around.
You'll find your way
wild and free.
Time. May the sun bless you with its rays. It's how we learn. It has to hurt, it has to hurt. Every single turn. Don't beg your pardon. You're not someone's victim. It has to hurt. It has to hurt. You can ask spring how it is when the buds are bursting. You can watch the birds when they fly across the world. Weights can't lift you up. You can find a way to drop them. When the new ones weigh you down, you'll be on top of them.
Next stop, Kiener Plaza Park. This 1.9-acre park immediately adjacent to the old courthouse was originally dedicated in 1962, named in honor of Kino, who was born in St. Louis on February 27, 1881. He was an amateur boxer, wrestler, and swimmer, but he was most noted for his position on the U.S. track team at the Olympics held in St. Louis in 1904 during the World's Fair.
Just has to hurt. It's how we learn. Don't be concerned. It has to hurt. Yes, every single turn. Don't beg your pardon. You're not someone's victim.
The park features fountains, a concert area, a number of paths, a playground, and a lawn that can accommodate a variety of events. This was Owen's favorite playground equipment, a little rocking ducky. But the playground does feature many other pieces of equipment, including a slide, a giant swing, climbing ropes course, and many more.
You came to me and you gave me reason. I almost can't believe it.
Part of my work trip included an outing to the St. Louis Zoo. Surprisingly, admission to the zoo is actually free. The only thing you have to pay for is, for example, the railroad if you want to take the little train ride, or certain shows and other attractions at the zoo may have a small nominal fee, but you can walk around the whole place and look at all the exhibits for free. Owen is obsessed with trains, so we definitely had to take the little train ride, which was fun. It took you around the whole perimeter of the zoo. The view of the animals on the train is limited, however.
Here we go. The way you light up a room, I couldn't live without you, not even if I tried. 'Cause every day I'm with you, I'm flying over the clouds. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm flying over the clouds. And I'm not coming.
Next stop, City Garden Sculpture Park. City Garden is an urban sculpture park located in downtown St. Louis. The park is an oasis of free interactive art, fountains, and gardens spanning 2 blocks in downtown St. Louis. Paved, winding paths lead visitors past 24 sculptures resting on wide lawns, 6 rain gardens, a children's spray plaza, and a 180-foot-long pool with a 6-foot waterfall. Unfortunately, the pool was closed while we were there. However, we did take Owen back to the spray plaza I think at least 3 to 4 times on our trip there, just because he enjoyed it so much. We also went back to the Spray Plaza one evening, and the lighting displays were spectacular. If you're flying into St. Louis, I can't recommend the Playport enough. It is located within the St. Louis International Airport. It is a transportation-themed play exhibit which was launched by the Magic House St. Louis Children's Museum. It is a 15 square foot exhibit in the C concourse at Gate C2. Their interactive exhibit features a mini airport where children will use their imaginations to experience what it's like to travel these days. The play area includes kid-sized plane, an air traffic control tower with a slide, car rental counters, a luggage conveyor belt, and an airport screening area with a pretend x-ray machine. Children can also explore other popular modes of transportation in the exhibit, including a car, a truck, and a van. They can also take the driver's seat in kids' version of a Metrolink light rail train, which is a popular mode of transportation to the airport and across the St. Louis area. This is truly a unique little playground for children and a wonderful way to kill some time, especially if your flight is delayed or if you arrive at the airport early and need something to keep your kids occupied. St. Louis has many other wonderful places to visit with children. However, we did run out of time, unfortunately, but some of these places include the St. Louis Science Center, Grant's Farm, you can go see animals there, the Magic House St. Louis Children's Museum, Six Flags, which is a roller coaster park, the Missouri Botanic Garden, Union Station, which now has a Ferris wheel. It actually opened when we were there, mini golf, a classic carousel, and coming in 2019, a ropes course, mirror maze, and the new St. Louis Aquarium. I have provided links to all the attractions down below, so check them out. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more videos from me, there's no time like the present to subscribe. Also, please hit the like button to show your support and the notifications button to be notified when my next video comes up. I will see you guys soon. Bye.